Hey everybody, so my name is Kira Lachey. That is Kirrlishe, Kira Lachey. And today I will be doing a tutorial on how to do red eyebrows. So as you can see, my hair is red, so I like doing my eyebrows red to match them sometimes. Not all the time, just sometimes, but also one of my favorite colors. So let's get into this video. Also, you can subscribe, like, comment, whatever you would like me to do next. This is my very first official YouTube video, so bear with me. First, I'll be using this nice little, whatever this is, eyebrow brush. That's what I'm gonna call it, because I don't know what it is. So it's my little eyebrow brush. I'm just gonna brush the hairs up, and I'm using this nice little pocket mirror because it gets the job done. So as you can see, my eyebrows are really light as well. And the other night I just kind of went over them. Not a professional do my eyebrows, but funny story, the wax place that I went to get my eyebrows done did a horrible job, so I'll never be back there again. And just gonna brush those hairs up as much as possible. And I kind of like my eyebrows to go at a little curve angle or pointed angle at the ends. So now that we have that done, oh, and I will be using this waterproof gel. It's a lip liner, but I'm gonna use it anyways. And it is red. It is Absolute from New York. Just something that I picked up at the hair store. There is another one by NK Makeup. It's a bold lip liner as well. Really don't care. But these are, as you can see, oh, let me turn around. It is a lip liner. Also in red. It was only $1.99. It's red. And for my concealer, I'm going to be using NK, the same kind as BB cream. It's supposed to brighten and moisturize. It's in a dark color. And then the concealer is Chestnut by Kiss. I like this one a lot because it comes with a little brush at the end as well for easier application. And I also have this NK Makeup. It is actually an eye pencil. It's in black as well. And also, I like this. It's by e.l.f. So you don't have to be really expensive to make your eyebrows look really nice. And I'm still kind of learning. So, like I said, bear with me. So first, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. And I like this because it just keeps your hairs really straight. They don't move anywhere. It kind of makes your eyebrows last a bit longer as well. And I have oily skin, so it helps me. And I'm going to do both sides the same way. And just finish applying that on all over the eyebrow. And then as you can see, my eyebrows, what they start off as. Okay, so what I like to do is I'll go in with my black first. Oh, this is really sharp. As you can see, it's really sharp. And I like to kind of just get my shape down. So I kind of like to go boxy. I'll start off where exactly a little bit back from where my eyebrows actually begin. And there's a little sparkle right there or something. A little piece of glitter. We ain't gonna worry about that right now. So just back from where my eyebrows begin, I always start at the top first. So I don't know if you can really see this. I'm trying to get this as close as possible, y'all. Also, at the same time, looking in this mirror very hard. Eventually, I'll get me some better products. so I can hold this camera as well. So, like I said, bear with me. So, kind of like my eyebrows at an angle. And I like to do my ends a little steady and wipe off any excess, as you can see. And then when I get to the ends, I kind of do them a little pointy. And I kind of make them go curved a little bit, just like this. So then after I do the top, I'm going to go back in underneath. I go all the way to the ends. Underneath, right underneath where the brows are. You see that? How that line kind of disappears? Okay. So then I go back underneath, making it just a little tad wider. And then I curve my brows again slightly at the ends. Love my brows to be like this. Okay. As you can see, that's the outlining of one. So we're going to do the second one. It's hard to do the second one. Honey, they are sisters, not twins. Remember that. So I'm going to set the camera up this way so that you guys can see a little bit here. Okay. How to do the second brow. And like I said, they're sisters, not twins. So I'm going to go back just a little bit right above that brow. We're just doing the outline. We're not going to do any shading or anything. That's going to be done with the red. And as you can see, I come down, make it a little curved, same as the next one. Just going back over, making sure I get a good line. And then I'm going to go underneath once again, just right underneath that brow. I start at the very edge as well. Then as you can see, make that line disappear. Kind of going into the line at the top. And then I come back and I bring it out just a little bit wider at the ends. Just a little bit. Okay. So boom. Bring it down just a bit. And don't worry about if it's uneven or anything like that. We're going to go back and fix them in just a minute. So, done with the black one. I'm going to go back and take my eyebrow comb. That's what I call it. And we're going to blend that black line in at the bottom that I made prior. Brushing those brows in, making those eyebrow strokes. I'm going to do the second one the same way. Blending that bottom black line in, making those nice little eyebrow strokes. And now, and this is what they look like. That's 1, 2, as you see, they're still a little spacey. So then I'm gonna go back in with my, this is my first time using these 2 red colors. So hopefully it gets the job done. So I'm gonna go in, starting right where I left off, right underneath that black line, and I'm just gonna fill them in. Fill them in with red as close as I can get to the edges of my brows. You see that? Okay. And this red color is not very pigmented like what I normally go for, but I still believe it'll get the job done. And if it doesn't, don't worry, I have my red that I normally use as well. We can go ahead and go over the top of that one. And then I'm just gonna continue building, bringing my edges down. As you can see, not totally red yet. I'm gonna do the other. And I'm sorry, I was kind of blocking the view there. Still building on getting that red to show really well. And trust me, honey, it's gonna show very lovely. And if you do like this video, go ahead and press that subscribe button, comment below, share the video if you like, and tell me what other brow colors that you would like me to do. Because as of right now, brows is the only thing that I have down pat. Unfortunately, hopefully we can change that as time grows on. Everything is a learning process here. So, okay. So this is what they look like so far. My eyebrows always start off looking messy. So that was the bold lip liner. So we're gonna go in with the absolute red now. And I think I just broke something, but that is okay. This one looks more like a pencil, but I think we can either sharpen this one, which I have a sharpener here, or we can either twist the bottom. Let's see what we got going on here. If I can ever remove this plastic as well. Why are these things so hard to get out of the packaging? Why? Okay, so unfortunately, we cannot twist the bottom of this one, so we'll be sharpening this. We'll be sharpening. Okay, so boom. Nice little, that one's really pretty too. It's nice and red. Okay. So we're gonna go back in with this red. And this one, as you can see, is a bit brighter. It's what I really, really like. I really like the pigmented colors because it shows up really, really well. Covers those hairs and my outlining that I did the first time. And of course, I've been having problems all my life coloring in the lines, as you can see. And why does this thing, that's what I get for going to the hair store and buying these pencils. Because some of them are just a little cheap, but even though they're cheap, they still can get the job done. So look at this one, y'all. That is the red that I'm going for. So since we got this one done, let's go to the next one. And we're just gonna go over that eyebrow, covering up any dark spots. Making sure that red is nice and shiny through. It really is a pretty red too. Alright, so what I'm gonna now do, go back in with my little eyebrow brush. Lifting those hairs, getting that color nice and through each brow. Nice and evenly distributed. Okay. Okay. So now that we have that, this is what they look like before I go ahead and shape them. They look a little messy, I will agree, but let's see what they look like afterwards. And first I'm gonna use my BB cream, just a little bit. And this one kind of blends out my color really well. I'm gonna use my concealer. Just a little bit of that one. I'm gonna go in with my nice little brush that I use. I use this one pretty often, all the time. Don't worry, it's just BB cream. I'm gonna use my BB cream at the top of my brows. And I actually, I'm gonna start at the bottom. I usually start off at the bottom of my brows anyways, so I'm get close. And this is the hard part for me. Trying to keep that hand steady, Lord. Lord Jesus. Please grab the wheel. And I like to take that up because like I said, I like the ends of my brows a little curved. If you can see it. I'm just gonna go back underneath just a little bit. Just spreading that color out a little. Okay, so this is what we get so far. She is looking nice and crispy, okay? Okay, now let's do the top. Now, like I said, y'all, keeping this hand still is a task. All right, so boom. Okay, I believe I took too much off at the top. So what I'm gonna do is go back in my pencil. Go back in with the red. And I'm gonna correct myself. So So this is what she looked like so far. She looked really good. What y'all think? Comment below. So this is the first one. And I'm gonna do all the blending in the middle afterwards. So now we're gonna go into the second brow. We're gonna clean her up too. And like I said, I like starting at the bottom. And I slightly curve her when I do these. Slightly curve my brush when I get towards the end. And then I'm gonna do the top of my brow. Okay, gonna add just a little bit more product. And then come back down to the bottom. Fix her. Just a little bit. Okay. And this is what we're looking like so far. Now I'm gonna blend the middle. And when I blend the middle, I just use the other end of this brush that I use. And I just slightly drag the color over to the middle. I don't use any other color. I don't add anything to this brush. I'm just slightly dragging the color from my brow over to the middle. So that gives it that radiant effect, or that gradient effect of that color from my brows. And then when I do that, this is what it looks like in the middle. And then I'm gonna go back up and clean it. I'm just gonna take any excess that I have, put it directly in the middle. Directly in the middle. And sharpen each side, just like so. I do like this upward motion, so it gives us like a square look on the outside. And then I just take my brush and I blend in the middle. Blend in, I blend in, tapping all around my brow. Any excess, tapping around here. I do the same thing around both of my brows. And then I go back in with my little eyebrow brush again. Because I like my eyebrows, the hairs at the end to kind of stick up straight. Don't ask me why. I just like that look. Okay. And that is my eyebrow tutorial for you guys. And y'all tell me how they look or if you like them. What do you think I should improve? Okay. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.